Hi and welcome back to my channel, Twin Light Storyteller. Pray everyone is doing the best that they can through these uncertain times, and may your heart be open to receiving lots of blessings of love from the divine. So to begin with, I shuffled and drew out this card here, the Oracle card of the Mystical Shaman, and it's the spiral. So reading the invitation, and well, the essence is how it's about shedding layers, going inward and removing blockages, and then being able to release things and offer it out to transform to rebirth of the invitation. And the medicine also talks about going outdoors and using twigs or whatever natural fibers you can to create a spiral, and like a labyrinth type energy, you walk within it and you take all the things that no longer are part of you, that are serving you for your best, you spiral it in and you release it and let go, and then you come out into the new form of yourself, into a new enlightened energy. So I'll have that there to help enter into the story as a theme. So, loving God, be present here with us as we journey through the tarot to discover and seek out a message and guidance for those that are seeking. May a story of truth and clarity come through. Call on the Ascended Masters and the Archangels. Be present, Christ Love Light, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. So I'm going to use the Archangels to begin. Can we please have 3 cards from the Archangel Tarot, please? 3 cards. I'm going to have a deck. 1, 2, 3. Okay, place those there, and then I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and see what comes out. Whoops. So 3 cards from the Psychic. Wow, okay, these guys wanted to jump out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go with that 6. Okay. Just because that energy felt quite weighted within that. I'm getting a collective. Speaking of this coming out like a cluster, a grouping. So that'll be interesting to see what that's going to be revealed. And 2 from the Dreams of Gaia, and then I'll just pop those over there. Okay, so I'm going to place you here, like that, the spiral there. Right, let me see that. Yes. Okay, so let's see what's come out over here. The Wheel, Archangel Jeremiah. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Wow, the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Something new coming through with job possibility, career path, shedding out a layer of the old and transformation into the new, into new sense of I'm getting a professional, a clarity, a pathway, and existence, the purpose. 0, leap of faith, Archangel Metatron. So this would usually be the Fool, right? Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Wow, that's quite remarkable in this 3 here. That's the 3 that are of a higher arcana. So there's an end of a very difficult cycle, obviously, but with it there is something to be stepped into, and it's to trust and have faith that this is the path that is guiding you. It's almost like your guides are telling you to keep moving, and you're being guided quite strongly and pushed into a certain direction, and it's the new you, the new transformed you. So this could be for feminine or masculine, okay? And let's see here. I'm going to just turn these all over. Open up. Coming together. Crown chakra. Balance. Choose your battles and change your focus. Okay, so let's see how these fit into this picture frame. If I place these up here, that line into the composition. Hopefully you can see these. So open up. So this here is Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and it's like not holding on to something too tightly, so that you can, you know, travel the path of least resistance, so that the force is not intensifying things that pings like a tension of elastic. It's like being able to loosen that, to allow yourself to open up, and the coming together of the Two of Cups energy here, the water, bringing in those who are seeking out your divine partnership, coming alignment with people, with being in a union. And that could be a union with your significant other, or a union with others that flock in your essence, in your soul signature, your tribe, if you like. And this like open up into like this, you can see it's like awakening your alignment of your chakra energy, the kundalini, but the light, to bring up and illuminate the light, and the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head, above the pineal gland, and that helps connect and receive with the divine of your higher self. So connecting into the knowledge of who you are. And then with balance, bringing in some of this energy of like the Justice card, to be able to bring two to become one, okay, but to be able to get it even, so that the duality is in a point zero of not a negative or a positive, but very neutral, so that things are aligned. And with the fifth dimensional energy, the communication, like telepathical communication, psychic awareness, and knowing how to be able to engage in passages of energy and sound waves of the frequencies, so that you can receive and respond in a insightful and intuitive depth, to recognize your divine purpose as you operate and function in the third dimensional world. And this is to be able to bring that in, to function in your bodily form and operate in not too high, not too low, but to be grounded and tapped in at the same time. So it's like this newness. So when you can let go of the force of trying to stay in a human conditioning state of control, and to be able to surrender, to let go, and allow the spiritual elements to come through, in your soul signature to operate in more of an authentic form. You're using your authenticity, and that's going to be coming through and developing more and more and more and more, that it's just going to become the way of who you are, the way so there'll be times of the memory that will have shadows of yourself, of the struggle, of the emotional ailments, which is the spiritual pungent type low frequency energies that needed to be healed once, and that's sort of that's been healed, it's been released, and the transformation, your new life of you're going to coexist with the spiritual world and with the 3D reality in a harmony, in a more of a harmonious type way of being, and it's just going to be as is. And when you do have those reflections of your memory self, it's going to be it's not going to throw you back there. It's going to sort of be like, wow, I used to kind of believe in that, or I used to have this sort of mindset or interested in that. I used to feel that, I recognize that in others, but I don't feel that emotion anymore. But I do understand because I've been there, but I've transformed and I've gone to another level, and that's another level of your ascension, your development. And here then we've got the choose, under here we've got your choose your battles. So with choose your battles, that is the 7 of fire wands. So there's a determination and being quite firm in your perception, your opinion, and again your truth, because you're identifying at a level of really knowing knowing yourself pretty damn well, and you will be able to have a awareness that you know when to speak, when to walk away, what battles that are worth fighting for, and what you just doesn't matter anyway because it's just a waste of energy. But your heart is there holding spiritual space for the love of others, but recognizing more of what has taken your energy away. And there's no point in arguing a point anymore, because it's a very neutral zone that you arrive at. This neutral zone is non-judgmental, and when you choose your battles, the ones that you want to fight for, advocate for, and have, it's got higher purpose and meaning, and it is working for the ultimate overall well-being of the light of love. So helping to be able to share and be a defender of the light, okay? So things that are just petty or just misdemeanor or what have you, it's just going to be like, yeah, I hear you or what have you, but I don't vibe that way, and I'm not going to go into that energy, because that is just to take the bait, like dangling something for you to bite and to form into that energy. But you won't hold that energy. That ego has gone, that righteous sense of judgment and trying to prove a point. It's just going to fade away. And this is your new self-development of your authenticity that will shine through, because when you develop and find your authentic self, you know yourself so well that you trust yourself, that whatever others are experiencing, opinionated belief systems are that don't sort of sit with you, you actually embrace and love tenderly, or that others are for who they are and where they're at, and it doesn't threaten you because you're so in truth of yourself that you can hold that space and listen without trying to enforce or implant your ideals, your ideas and belief system onto another. It's like being able to listen with an open heart and utilizing more and more of your higher self to communicate through, because it's a higher consciousness, it's a clearer consciousness, and it's the collective consciousness that is really awakening. So when you see things of like people saying, "It's the Great Awakening," or what have you, you can accept that people are searching out there and experiencing at their level, at the point where they are at. And some will come through, some will stay there, and some may fall. However, it's up to you of how you come through. And when you come through, to be able to observe and recognize where maybe you've been in that place many years ago, or a year ago, or a month or so ago, you can see the transition of where they're at to where you pray that they will be heading to as well, without the forcing your ideals upon another. And it's being able to, again, as I say, hold that sacred spiritual space for the light, for them to be able to experience their journey and give the trust and faith in God that they will be enlightened and guided towards the right direction, with the right people, with their heart open, and come together in a again into the true soul awakening to their authentic self. So change your focus. Now, this card is the 5 of Cups energy. So it's if you're having doubt, if you're not believing that you'll never feel the depths of the heartache and the pain again, then you really need to go within, like the spiral, and keep reminding yourself that perception is also a big part of your transformation, to change your focus, to be able to see beyond the veil, to recognize that not all is what it seems. You're here in this lifetime for a purpose, for a reason, and every moment counts, whether it's resting, whether it's healing, whether it's embracing communities and events, working, problem solving. It's like the whole journey is all about problem solving. You think about any field that you go into, everything in life, you're consistently problem solving, and it's like a mastering of that. And this change that's coming through will help shift to change your focus. And because it's a leap of faith, that you're doing it for yourself, okay, because you've been driven that way, because you've identified and found really the restful, balancing, alignment energy of your authenticity, your authentic self, who you are. And that is where you're going to be guided within your work situation. So your determination and your self-control, the advancement and success that, you know, people will see and recognize how important you are and celebrate, and you just naturally magnetize, because light, you know, draws light, and you will be able to help magnetize others to be able to see something different in you. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And with that, you will help draw out their light as well. In their presence, you will make others feel good. Possibly, you probably already do, but you're going to be more clearly aware of that, and not with an ego or an arrogance that it will feed you power. It will show the truth of who you are as a spiritual being, and you have and hold this gratitude towards it. So let's go with the dreams of Gaia here. The Ace of Earth, and we've got this again, the 2 of Water. So that's the cups. Okay, so it's come out twice, a new beginning, and we've spoken of the wheel with a new beginning starting. So with this transformation, this change, and the authentic self that is your truth, you will be vibrating in a energy that will draw in those that will receive the partnerships of the love. As I was saying, the light will respond to the light, and your partner, your twin flame, if you like, your soulmate, your ascended partner, your friendship, it could be romantic, it could be purely platonic friendship, but this partnership, this new beginning in the 3D will draw in this partnership that will be aligned, it will be balanced, because both energies will align together, and the magnetism, the pull will come, and it will sit within your vortex at the right frequency and vibration. And when that comes through, it will lift the light, it will illuminate. So that's why it's so important to be the best version of yourself that God created you to be. And let's just finish off here with some moonology, and let's just see something that will help with your situation of this partnership, because this is all quite clear, very straightforward. But this new beginning in the 3D, success, finances being taken care of, and this togetherness of a partnership coming through. But I really do see this as a reality form of your life. It could be just a passing moment, or it could be a total forever connection. It could be the reunion stages of twin flame, but it feels very romantic, because the energy of this card here is giving unconditional love, the compassion. She is blessing him, she is kissing him on that forehead, helping to awake the third eye, and therefore opening up the pineal gland to then crack open the crown chakra for the higher consciousness to come through, and the higher self speaking through communication of the souls. I think there's a lot of twin flames out there, or soulmates, however you recognize it, that are destined to be together, very much vibing in a telepathy, in a fifth dimensional energy. The communication, the energy vibes are coming through quite strong. Your commitment is being tested. So that's the first quarter moon. So with your commitment being tested, it's not like you're being put into a place where it's pass or fail. It's the sustainability to your trust and faith in the process, your trust and faith in God, and the commitment of your heart, of where when you surrender, you let go, you let God. And by doing so, it doesn't mean to say that you give up on all your dreams. You just don't force that energy, you live within that energy instead. And how you operate and vibrate in the essence of love is that testing moment, as I said, in the Great Awakening, however you like to perceive it. Some it's quite distorted, it's bizarre, but nonetheless, it's a path that many have to go through in that stage, and then coming into more and more clearer, higher consciousness in collective energies, and you will feel this commitment of the test, that it's not pass or fail, but dependent on your authentic self, of how you will transform and where you'll come through to, and whether you come through or maybe not, because it's not the path that's designed for you. Okay, and we'll just finish off here with one from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Oh, 2 flying out, 3, 4. Okay, well, I read these and you can help interpret the meanings. Dreams. Okay, dreams. What do dreams mean to you? Just speaking about holding on to, like, not forcefully or tightly, but opening up and remembering one's dreams. It could be the dream state. It could be the wishes and the visions of the dreams into the fruition, into life. Freedom. Look at that dove. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. And even in the sort of like being captured, the dove comes. It kind of feels like the Cinderella story, but it's like the heart is free, not chained to an ugliness, but being very free. And then, of course, that freedom brings you into all good things coming through. Place the freedom up there with the full card of the leap of faith. Grace. Beautiful and angelic. To hold that graciousness, to feel the grace of thanksgiving, gratitude, and also the spiritual sacred space for others. The acts of love. By grace we are saved. Being gracious. Gentleness. Isn't that beautiful and pure? More doves there. That energy is gorgeous. Gentleness. So being tender, being kind to yourself, and being very delicate and gentle in situations that confront to you, and that is showing that compassion. Okay. Right, well, I hope you receive this message that resonates with you, with much love and lots of blessings. I will come back soon to do a love story reading, but till then, take care, God bless, namaste. Oh, just before I go too, I just want to point out as well, I have not selected as yet the free reading, because I said that I'll get to 600 subscribers and it keeps going up and down, and I am going to wait until it hits that mark so that I have a fairness of what I said to set out for. However, I might change it though. I have 10, I might write 10 on a ping pong ball, but if you do want to go into the draw for a free reading, then say, make a comment of yes please down below, I'll give you a number, and then we'll go with details later, okay? But I'm still going with that mark so far at 600 subscribers, and then I will know when to do the draw to be able to give the lucky person a free reading. Okay, awesome. Okay, take care, God bless, namaste.